get to hear about this? Bukit Brown itself, or?
Well, I don't know which came first. One of my sisters-in-law found out about this, and we recently found out.
Our observations have been such. The thing about the Peranakans is because they are locally born several generations and they work in an environment which is under colonial authorities, i.e. Malacca, the Dutch. Right, she's also very prominent. You got the name? Anybody read the name yet?
Sorry.
What's the name? Who? No, what's the name?
Because they buy titles. Like today we have BBM, PBM. In those days they loved their PBM, BBM from the Qing Empire. And then you have the another group for the Peranakans who felt that my loyalty with the British, like, they give me so much business and my wealth. And then you have the third one, and then you have the third kind who wants to set up for harvest, for Feng Chao Yu Sun. No, don't give me too heavy rain, just give me enough rain. Give me enough wind, enough rain. So that tradition goes into the true culture as well. Okay, so much so that when you come here to offer remembrance for your relatives, ancestors, you pray to the earth deity first. And why is it called Hotu? Right? The word for road in Chinese is called
I only hear this like.
Zhaohe during the Japanese occupation. So obviously, so many calendars. There are others that include the Confucianist calendar and other Japanese calendars. And you can see double A, which means it's inserted during the war time. Right? And you can see it's because you're ungrateful at the very least. But when you keep losing war to the Brits, Opium War, French, to the Japanese, because every time you lose the war, you not only lose Hong Kong, you lose Taiwan, you lose what? Money, because they want reparations. Compensation for defeating you. Make it so difficult.
Around that time, if you remember, Bukit Brown was going in for a series. So you see a towel, a linear towel, or Peranakan towel is the Peranakan pioneer who buried there.
By way of contrast, you see a flag there, right? Like that. That's Chisundran's flag, so this remains so, right? And also significantly, all the guts are different, even the pants are different. But here, there's an added significance because if you can read Chinese here, it says Sofu, Yunchen. So one's petrol and one's accessory. Typically, it's only used for the emperor, obviously, royal family, as well as the ministers. In Singapore, we're too far away for the claws of the emperor to hurt you, we take liberty. So it's the dragon, right? Who is this chap? He's actually briefly a Chinese sensei who had it.
This is a very beautiful cluster. So we just clear up this whole area, and you're standing in very historical tombs. For example, the tomb that you're looking at is actually 18 Tang Tai, 1860, 61. And this tomb is 1867. Now, if you look at the tomb structure, you will see phoenix there. Correct or not? Phoenix there. Yeah? A pair of phoenix. And if you see the name here, okay, there are 4 sons here. It belong to the Chiang family. You have a Hong Chun, Hong Lim, Hong Guan, Hong Liap. Who is Hong Lim? Hong Lim Park. Yeah, so this is the mother of Hong Lim. And that is the father of Hong Lim. That is actually, so because he's the father, the name there, they use sometimes the posthumous name. Like, for example, he used the Hui Feng. So how I decipher is, I saw the name and I saw the brother's name, and last time because they were involved in a court case of interpreting the name of the father. The father is actually Cham Sam Teo. Last time there's a Sam Teo Road, is it? Yeah, there's a Sam Teo Road. Of course, Hong Lim, there are so many. How many streets are associated with Hong Lim? Hong Lim Park, Hong Lim Market, Cheng Hong Lim Street. Then there's a company name, Wan Seng, Cheng Wan Seng. Is there a Wan Seng? Yes, there's a Wan Seng place. Yeah? All these are a reference area. So all these are associated with the company. Last time there's all saying, you may have his money. You may have his money, but you will not have his house. Why? He has so many houses, especially all along Hereford Road. So if you see there's a temple there, the Jet God Emperor, Yi Di Gong Jet Emperor Temple. That one in Hereford Road is actually funded by him.
Yep.
And although he's a Hokkien, he funded all kinds of temples. Whether is it Hakka, whether is it Hokkien or what, he funded all these temples. And he also built up the first fire brigade in Singapore. He also started one of the first free school by his eldest son, which is actually eldest son is not here now. So his eldest son Chong Jin Hian. So last time there's also a Jin Hian place. Yeah. So when Chen Hong Lim at that time he became influential, he started to have a lot of relation with the Qing Emperor. He even got an award from the French. From the Qing Emperor from the France. You read the story. Yeah, you tell the story.
French. Okay, basically, there was a Sino-French war, naval battle. Chinese lost again, of course. So what happened was the ship had to come from Europe, pass through Singapore, right? Before they go to battle in China. So while stopping in Singapore, Chang Hong Lim sent spies to find out how many cannons, what's the capacity of the ship, and then I don't know, wire back. In those days, no fax, no internet, and send the information back to China. In fact, that war was fought to a standstill, probably because they had some prior information. So, but yet on the other hand, Chang Hong Lim also donated to money in Maldives and other places where they needed money, which are under French control. So the French decorated him, the English decorated him, and the Qing Empire also decorated him. So he went beyond international boundaries. Yeah. And you want to tell them how they got his wealth?
Yeah, sure.
Remember just now I told you 50% of our income tax came from opium. He's an opium man. So it's a very, you can see many sides to one man lah. Many sides to one man.
So of course his father is also involved in the opium business. In fact, his father was together with this Teh Ho Sui, Ho Sui father, and later Teh Ho Sui also. So all these are involved in the, we call it the opium farming. They are actually not the kind of farming. It's that they got a license to operate to the retail shops.
Correct. And he expanded his business to Hong Kong, to Vietnam, although not terribly successful. So you can see Then later on in his later year, then he decided better build some karma. So he did a lot of good things.
Yeah. In fact, I think one of the, you know, he has a sort of Hong Kong market in the past. So a lot of store people actually always borrow money from him. So a lot of them actually owe him money. Some of them never pay him rent for many months. And in one shot, he forgive them all. That's his wealth. Now, because as I said, he's very wealthy and he started to have relation with the Qing dynasty. He's one of, for them, is the like some kind of agency to buy titles. So they have a price list. If you pay $500, you pay $1,000, you can get a certain ranking title. For example, you can buy university ranking, right? 大学生 or whatever.
But some is 丰正大夫, the more common one.
No, 丰正大夫 not common. Those with officials names are not so common, and more very expensive. He himself, he managed to get a first ranking title, 一品.
一品大夫.
正一品 some more. This is usually reserved for those very high officials. It's equivalent like a minister level.
Yeah.
Okay, look at his title for the father. What is that? 进士.
Okay, yeah, 进士, yeah.
So just now we mentioned that there is a 太学生, 大学生 university. 进士 actually something like beyond that. It's something like a PhD. If I can equate that. Yeah?
It's just one shot of the imperial exam because you have to pass village, county, provincial. That's provincial.
Okay, there is a title here. What is it? Oh, 诸葛亮. Yeah? And this is begging him. So it should be 三顾茅庐.
This one for sure. You see a woman wedged between two men. Not Helen of Troy.
On the August, I don't think it's August, it's the Chinese month, the 4th of the August, 4th or 8th month, when she was 26 years old, she died here. She died like they never say, and she was buried at Kem Hock Road. This is Kem Hock Road, in front of, at the side of her father, and we feel very much pity of such an early death, and so we decided to make this memorial for her. So this is the whole story. And in fact, if you see all these tombs, these are stories of the... Where is my interpreter? Okay, this is some of the stories here come from the Pai Se Chuan, Madam White Snake. So here we can see sometimes come from the...
And not Teochew Bang or Hokkien Bang, etc. So in that sense, he's remembered. 在历史上留下来重重的一笔, if you like. So he, apart from that, interesting man, but also tragic, ultimately tragic. If you look at he was born in China and came to Singapore at the age of 17. His entire family was wiped out by a disease. I can't remember what it was. So only father and son left. Came to Burma and then Singapore, and got rich through rubber plantation, among other real estate investments. But what's interesting is if you look at the couplet, 对联, on the left it says, can someone read? 埋骨 儿媳故里. Why does my bones literally need to be buried? The more gold you have, the larger you have, and this is the largest so far. And you can see if you turn around, there's a moat. Obviously, it's not for defensive purposes. Remember regeneration. So he wants to break that curse by creating a moat. And the moat used to have water as well as fish. And there was a Malay family who are paid to keep the tomb as clean as the one we saw the OCBC founder. Okay, but in 1984, the matriarch of the family, of the Malay family, said, 搞了